Is it time to buy or sell NVIDIA stock? In this video, we're diving deep into NVIDIA. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, 22nd May 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get a free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since May 22, 2025, our system has classified NVIDIA as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of -0.89. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced natural fluctuations, but currently reflects a loss of 0.0% since our initial hold or accumulate recommendation. The stock is currently positioned in the upper part of a very broad and weak rising trend in the short term. This situation may present a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower part of this trend is expected. A breakout above the upper trend line at $135.74 would indicate a stronger rate of increase. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 4.06% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between -23.90% and 6.34%. In terms of a longer perspective, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of -0.517%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from -29.44% to 11.70% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $93.72 and $148.37. Our latest daily update for NVIDIA includes the headline, NVIDIA stock upgraded to hold accumulate. The NVIDIA stock price gained nearly 0.8% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 22nd of May, 2025. It rose from $131.80 to $132.83. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated by 2.05%, reaching a low of $131.55 and a high of $134.25. Notably, the price has increased in 6 of the last 10 days, marking a rise of 13.17% over the past 2 weeks. However, volume fell on the last day by 83 million shares, with a total of 185 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $24.61 billion. It's important to consider that decreased volume, alongside rising prices, may indicate divergence and could serve as an early warning of potential changes in the near future. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $153.13, while the lowest price was $86.62. Currently, the price is 13.26% or $20.30 below the 52-week high, and 40.43% or $90.15 below the all-time high, which occurred on January 15, 2018, when the price reached $222.98. NVIDIA continues to attract market attention as it approaches its first quarter earnings announcement on the 28th of May. Analysts predict revenue of $43.3 billion, with adjusted earnings per share at 88 cents. The results are particularly pivotal given ongoing challenges, including export restrictions on H20 chips to China. CEO Jensen Huang criticized these policies, suggesting they may hinder growth more than they help, with potential revenue impacts estimated between $3 billion to $4 billion. In a positive development, NVIDIA recently collaborated with Navitas Semiconductor, which caused Navitas shares to soar nearly 160%. This partnership aims to integrate advanced power solutions into NVIDIA's data center technologies, likely enhancing NVIDIA's product offerings and market position, which could translate to long-term improvements in stock performance. In another noteworthy move, the crypto exchange Kraken has begun allowing international customers to purchase NVIDIA shares as digital tokens, providing broader market access and potentially increasing demand for NVDA stock. In the short term, the overall market sentiment remains mixed, with rising treasury yields affecting investor confidence. However, NVIDIA's strong product pipeline, including anticipated advancements in artificial intelligence and its ability to mitigate losses from China restrictions, could stabilize and potentially boost its stock price. Investors are closely monitoring these developments amid a tech sector rally led by companies like Alphabet and Netflix, fostering a cautiously optimistic outlook for NVIDIA as it prepares to report earnings. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 22nd of May, 2025, it was reported that Needham assigned NVDA a buy rating along with a hold action. On Friday, the 25th of April, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush issued an outperform rating with a downgrade action for NVDA. On Friday, the 25th of April, 2025, it was also reported that UBS gave NVDA a buy rating accompanied by a hold action. On Friday, the 25th of April, 2025, Piper Sandler rated NVDA as overweight while recommending a hold action. On Wednesday, the 16th of April, 2025, it was reported that Raymond James assigned NVDA a strong buy rating along with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general buy rating to NVIDIA stock. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as a strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts rate the stock as a strong buy. The following signals have been identified for NVIDIA. The NVIDIA stock currently indicates a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, a buy signal is present from the long-term average. With the short-term average positioned above the long-term average, there is an overall buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. Should the stock continue to rise, it will encounter resistance near $134.30. Conversely, if the stock declines, it is expected to find support close to $114.06. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, whereas a drop below the long-term average will signal a sell. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Notably, trading volume decreased on the last trading day, despite an increase in prices. This discrepancy between volume and price might serve as an early warning sign, so the stock warrants close monitoring. Some negative signals have also emerged, which could impact short-term performance. A sell signal originated from a pivot top point on Monday, May 19, 2025, with the stock experiencing a decline of nearly 2%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Here are some additional signals that may capture your interest. The Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots have signaled a sell opportunity 4 days ago. Bollinger Bands suggested a buy signal 34 days ago. The short-term moving average indicated a sell signal 3 days ago. Conversely, the long-term moving average has provided a buy signal 17 days ago. Additionally, the relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 16 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we can observe the short moving average signaled a buy opportunity 22 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a buy signal 10 days ago. Furthermore, the relationship between the short and long moving averages provided a buy signal 77 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for NVIDIA. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $120.15 and $114.33. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a decline toward the next support level. In this case, NVIDIA finds support just below today's level at $120.15. If this is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $114.33 and $107.57. This stock can experience significant movement during the day, indicating high volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is considered to be at a high risk. During the last day, the stock fluctuated $2.70 between its high and low, representing a change of 2.05%. Over the past week, the stock has demonstrated an average daily volatility of 2.70%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for NVIDIA, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A high PE ratio may indicate that the stock is overvalued or that investors anticipate significant growth rates in the future. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is expected on the 28th of May, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 82 cents. Keep an eye on these figures, as they can have a substantial impact on stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for NVIDIA. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for NVIDIA is at $134.83. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, NVIDIA encounters its first support level at $120.15. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for NVIDIA from multiple analyst sources is buy. Now, let us examine some recent insider trades. On the 21st of March, 2025, Robertson Donald F. Jr. executed an insider sale of 1,900 shares of common stock. On the same day, Robertson Donald F. Jr. executed another insider sale of 2,300 shares of common stock. Also, on the 21st of March, 2025, he conducted a sale of 300 shares of common stock. On the 19th of March, 2025, Robertson Donald F. Jr. sold 5,689 shares of common stock. On the 20th of March, 2025, Shah RDS sold 2,300 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 54.727. In total, insiders purchased 1,811,784 shares and sold 8,523,220 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $128.09, reflecting a decrease of 3.57%. This stock exhibits significant daily fluctuations, contributing to a heightened level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 80, which considerably amplifies this risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal originating from a pivot top identified 3 days ago. Is NVIDIA stock a good buy? NVIDIA displays several positive indicators, yet we believe these are insufficient for a buy recommendation at this time. Currently, it should be viewed as a hold or accumulate candidate while we await further developments. We have elevated our analysis conclusion for this stock from a sell recommendation to a hold or accumulate status since our last evaluation. After examining the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Friday, the 23rd of May, we anticipate NVIDIA will open higher by approximately 4.83 cents, starting at $132.88. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree to take full responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.